Do you get angry easily? Does one word or one action make you lose control? You are not alone. Everyone feels anger, but some people manage it, and some people get lost in it. Anger can break peace. It can hurt health. It can destroy relationships. But the good news is you can control it. In this series, you will learn step by step what is anger, why it comes, what it costs, and most importantly, how to control it. With simple tools like pausing, breathing, silence, empathy, forgiveness, you can change your reaction. You cannot remove anger from life, but you can guide it. You can turn anger into wisdom. Let's begin this journey to a calmer, stronger, and happier life. Part 1. What is anger? Anger is a normal human emotion. Everyone feels it. It comes when things don't go our way. It comes when people hurt us, disrespect us, or block us. Anger is not always bad. Sometimes it gives us energy to fight for what is right. But most of the time, anger creates problems. It makes us say words we don't mean. It makes us hurt people we love. It makes us weak. When anger controls us, we lose peace of mind. We lose focus. We lose respect. That is why learning to control anger is very important. Controlling anger does not mean hiding it. It means managing it. It means using it in a healthy way. You cannot stop anger completely, but you can guide it. You can train your mind to stay calm. You can change your reactions. In this journey, we will learn step by step how to understand anger, control it, and live with more peace and happiness. Part 2. Why do we get angry? Anger is not random. It has reasons. Sometimes we get angry because of small things. A word, a look, or even silence can trigger anger. Why does this happen? Because our mind connects the moment with some past memory or belief. Anger often comes when we feel disrespected. It comes when we feel powerless. It comes when we have high expectations and a break. Sometimes anger hides deeper feelings, fear, pain, or sadness. For example, if someone ignores you, you may feel hurt inside. But instead of showing sadness, you show anger. Anger is like a mask that hides true emotions. Understanding why we get angry is the first step to control it. Next time you feel anger, ask yourself, what is the real reason? Am I hurt? Am I scared? Am I expecting too much? When you know the real cause, you can handle it better. Awareness brings control. Without awareness, anger controls you. With awareness, you control anger. Part 3. The cost of anger. Anger feels powerful, but its cost is very high. It damages relationships. A few angry words can break trust built over years. Anger also harms health. When you are angry, your heart beats faster. Your blood pressure rises. Your body feels tense. If this happens often, it creates stress and illness. Anger also steals your peace. After an angry fight, you keep thinking about it. You replay the moment again and again in your mind. This wastes energy. It makes you tired. Anger also blocks success. People do not like to work with angry people. Anger creates fear, not respect. Respect comes from calm strength. The truth is, anger controls us more than we control it. That is why learning to manage anger is not just about emotions. It is about health, relationships, and success. Every time you control anger, you win. You save your peace, your health, and your bonds with others. Controlling anger is self-care and smart living. Part 4. The power of pausing. When anger comes, the first reaction is fast. We shout. We argue. We act without thinking. This is where mistakes happen. The best tool to control anger is pause. A pause means stopping for a short time before reacting. It can be 5 seconds, 10 seconds, or even a minute. In this pause, take a deep breath. Look away from the situation. Drink water. Count numbers slowly. These small actions give your mind time to cool down. Remember, anger grows when it gets fuel. Words are fuel. Actions are fuel. If you stop feeding anger for some seconds, it starts to lose power. Pausing is not weakness. It is strength. It shows that you control your mind, not your anger. Next time you feel your voice rising, pause. Do not rush to reply. Do not rush to prove. Just pause. Many fights can end before starting, only by learning the power of pausing. It is the first real step to peace. Part 5. Breathing to calm down. Our breath is deeply connected with our mind. When we are angry, our breath becomes fast and shallow. That is why we feel pressure inside. The good news is, by changing our breath, we can change our mood. When you feel angry, take slow, deep breaths. Inhale through your nose, hold for 2 seconds, and exhale slowly through your mouth. Repeat this 5 to 10 times. You will notice your body becoming lighter. Your mind becomes slower. Anger loses its fire. This is called mindful breathing. It is simple but very powerful. Some people think controlling anger needs big effort, but sometimes it only needs deep breathing. Practice it daily. Even when you are not angry, sit quietly and focus on your breath. This trains your mind. So when real anger comes, your body remembers the technique. Breathing is like an inner switch. It turns off anger and turns on calmness. Your breath is always with you. Use it as your strongest tool. Part 6. Change the place. Change the mood. When you are angry, your mind becomes stuck in one place. The room, the person, or the situation feels heavy. In that moment, changing the place can change everything. If you are angry at home, step outside for a short walk. If you are angry at work, go to the washroom, balcony, or any quiet corner. When you move your body to a new place, your mind also moves. It gets space to breathe. The heat of anger slowly cools down. Sometimes even looking at the sky, trees, or nature helps. Nature has a calm energy. It heals your thoughts. This technique works fast because your environment affects your emotions. Staying in the same place keeps anger alive. Moving away gives you power to reset. Next time you feel anger growing, do not stay stuck. Take a step, walk, or just change your seat. You will see how quickly your anger reduces when your environment changes. Small move, big result. Part 7. The power of silence. Anger loves noise. It grows when you argue, shout, or reply quickly. But silence has the power to kill anger. When you stay silent, the other person also gets time to cool down. Many fights become bigger only because people keep replying. If one person stays quiet, the fire cannot spread. Silence is not weakness. It is wisdom. It means you value peace more than winning an argument. Next time you feel anger rising, try silence. Do not rush to prove yourself. Do not throw sharp words. Just keep calm and let the moment pass. You can speak later when the mood is better. Silent people are often respected because they control themselves. Words can break, but silence can save. Remember, you will never regret staying silent, but you may regret angry words. So, silence is not empty, it is full of strength. Part 8. Writing out your anger. Sometimes anger is too heavy to keep inside. If you try to suppress it, it becomes stress. One safe way to release anger is writing. Take a notebook or paper and write down everything you feel. Do not think about grammar or style. Just write your emotions freely. Write why you are angry, what you want to say, and what hurt you. Once it is on paper, your mind becomes lighter. You may even see the situation more clearly. After writing, you can tear the paper or keep it private. This exercise removes anger without hurting anyone. Writing is like talking to yourself. It gives you answers that shouting cannot give. Many people have used journaling as a tool to heal. Anger trapped inside can harm you, but anger written down can free you. Try this whenever you feel your heart is burning with emotions. Pen and paper can be your best friends. Part 9. Talking in a calm way. Not all anger should stay silent. Sometimes, you need to express your feelings. But the way you express makes the difference. If you shout, the other person becomes defensive. If you talk calmly, the other person listens. Use I feel sentences instead of you always sentences. For example, say, I feel hurt when I am not respected, instead of you never respect me. Calm words open doors, while angry words close them. Choose the right time to talk, not in the middle of anger. Wait until both sides are calmer. Then explain your feelings gently. Remember, the goal is not to win a fight. The goal is to solve the problem. Calm talking is a skill. At first it feels hard, but with practice, it becomes easy. Anger creates walls, but calm words build bridges. Learning this skill can save many relationships and bring peace in life. Part 10. Understanding triggers. Anger does not appear from nowhere. It has triggers. A trigger is something that starts your anger. It can be a word, a person, a habit, or even a place. For example, being stuck in traffic, waiting too long, or being criticized can trigger anger. Everyone has different triggers. To control anger, you must know yours. Next time you get angry, notice what started it. Write it down. After a week, read your list. You will see a pattern. Maybe you get angry when people interrupt you. Maybe you get angry when you feel ignored. Once you know your triggers, you can prepare. You can avoid them, or you can plan how to handle them calmly. Remember, awareness gives power. Triggers lose strength when you see them clearly. Anger is like fire. Triggers are like matchsticks. If you don't light the match, the fire cannot burn. Part 11. Changing your thoughts. Anger does not begin outside. It begins inside your mind. The way you think about a situation decides your reaction. If someone criticizes you and you think, they insulted me, you get angry. But if you think, this is their opinion, not my truth, you stay calm. The same event can create anger or peace, depending on your thoughts. This is called reframing. Reframing means looking at a situation in a different way. Instead of thinking, this is unfair, you can think, this is a chance to be patient. Instead of, they are against me, you can think, they may be stressed too. Changing thoughts is not easy, but it is possible with practice. Whenever anger comes, stop and ask, is there another way to see this? Slowly, your mind learns to choose calmness instead of anger. Remember, your mind is your power. Control it, and anger cannot control you. Part 12. Practicing empathy. One strong way to control anger is empathy. Empathy means putting yourself in the other person's place. Try to see the situation from their side. Ask yourself, why did they act like this? What might they be feeling? Sometimes people are rude because they are in pain. Sometimes they are angry because of their own stress. When you understand this, your anger reduces. For example, if someone shouts at you, instead of shouting back, think, maybe they had a bad day. This does not mean you accept wrong behavior. It means you choose not to add more fire. Empathy creates patience. Patience controls anger. Remember, everyone has battles you cannot see. By showing empathy, you not only protect your peace, but you also spread kindness. Anger makes hearts hard. Empathy makes hearts soft. And a soft heart is always stronger than an angry one. Part 13. Healthy ways to release anger. Anger is energy. If you keep it inside, it becomes stress. If you throw it on others, it becomes damage. The smart way is to release it in a healthy way. Exercise is one of the best methods. Running, walking, or even punching a pillow can help remove the heat of anger. Another way is listening to music, painting, or doing some creative work. These activities shift your focus and calm your mind. Talking to a trusted friend also helps. Sharing your feelings reduces the weight. Some people find peace in meditation or prayer. It reminds them of higher strength and brings calmness. The key is not to bottle up anger, but to guide it safely. If you use anger energy for positive actions, it becomes power. If you misuse it, it becomes poison. Choose wisely. Part 14. Forgiveness as freedom. One of the deepest sources of anger is holding grudges. When someone hurts us, we keep that memory alive. We think about it again and again. This keeps our anger fresh, like a wound that never heals. The solution is forgiveness. Forgiveness does not mean the person was right. It means you choose peace over pain. You free yourself from carrying heavy anger. Forgiving is not for others, it is for you. When you forgive, your heart feels light. Your mind feels free. Life moves forward. Holding anger keeps you stuck in the past. Forgiveness opens the future. It is not easy, but it is powerful. Start with small things. Forgive daily mistakes. Slowly, learn to forgive bigger ones. Remember, forgiveness is not weakness. It is strength. The strongest hearts know how to forgive. Part 15. Living a calm life. Anger will never disappear completely. It is a part of human nature. But you can build a lifestyle that keeps anger weak and peace strong. Start your day with calm habits, breathing, meditation, or light exercise. Avoid too much stress by planning your time well. Sleep properly. Eat healthy. A tired or hungry body gets angry faster. Surround yourself with positive people. Limit arguments and negative talks. Practice gratitude every day. Think of 3 things you are thankful for. Gratitude makes anger small. Most importantly, keep practicing all the tools you learned: pause, breathing, silence, empathy, forgiveness. Controlling anger is not a one-day task. It is a daily practice. With time, your mind becomes calmer. People will notice the change. They will respect your strength. A calm life is not only happier, it is also more successful. When you control anger, you control your destiny. Anger is part of life. But you have 2 choices. Let anger control you, or you control anger. Every time you pause, breathe, stay silent, or forgive, you win. You save your peace. You protect your health. You grow stronger. Remember, a calm mind is a powerful mind. And when you control anger, you control your destiny. If you found these lessons helpful, share them with someone who needs peace. And don't forget, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and stay with us for more stories that guide your mind and inspire your life.